me now. She's got love like whoa. Girls got a love like whoa. I can't feel like it don't make sense, because you're bringing me in and now you're kicking me out again.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my YouTube channel art. So I'm not going to waste any time and I'm going to jump right into the video. So what you're going to first start off with is your Move Star Planet account. So you want to have that open, and then you're going to go to create a new art book, and you're going to choose a background that does not conflict with your avatar's outfit. So if you're wearing gray, don't pick a gray background. So since I'm wearing red and white, I'm going to pick a gray background, because when I get rid of it, it's not going to take out any colors on my avatar's clothing, if that makes any sense to you guys. So then you're going to just size your avatar up kind of like a little bit big, and then you're going to choose a animation for it. Then to get rid of this little box that goes around it, just click on add a new avatar to add, and then you can just delete it and it gets rid of that box. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to hit print screen, which makes a copy of your entire screen, and it's on the keyboard if you didn't know where the print screen button was at. And then you're going to open up Paint, which is a desktop app that's on all Windows computers, I'm pretty sure. Then you are going to go to paste, and then it pastes your entire computer screen. Then you're going to go to the select, and you're going to drag a rectangle on your avatar, and then you're going to crop it, and then you will just save it. So I already have this, so I'm just going to close out of it. So then to make the background transparent, you're going to go to lunapic.com, and you're going to go under the edit to transparent background, which is the last one. And then you're going to upload a file and an art. And then you're just going to click on the background and it will get rid of it. And then just hit apply threshold. I always leave mine at 5. And then you are just going to save it. And also, if you want to blur your backgrounds, so for my backgrounds, I usually use like the MSP like background kind of like themes that they put out. So if you want to blur it, all you have to do is go to adjust on Lunapic after you delete your image, and then just go to blur, and then move the blur up to how you like it. So for the next part, you're going to need Photoshop, Adobe. And so if you do not have Adobe, you can just download a free trial at adobe.com for Photoshop, and it will last usually about a week or 6 days. So then what you're going to do is you want to open up your channel art template right here. And so if you don't have it, what you can do is you can just when you want to edit your channel art and it asks you how do I make a channel art, you want to click on that and then just scroll down till you find the channel art like guidelines, I think. And then you're just going to the channel art template actually, and then you're just going to download that, and then you'll have this. So then you want to open it up, and then to add my background, I'm just going to go to layer and then go under new and then hit new layer, and then go to file and place embedded. And then I'm going to go and choose a background. And then I'm just going to adjust the opacity on this down a tiny bit just so I can see like these boxes. So for like your character and your font, you want to have it in the text and logo safe area, and you don't want to go out of that, right? So it's not going to like show up. So then to add your characters, and any other overlays like emojis or like a logo, you're just going to repeat the process of new layer, and then okay, and then file, place, embedded. And so I'm going to be choosing my character, and then just size it down to where I would like it. Then hit OK, that check mark, and then what I do is I go to my eraser, and if you like have like that little no mark, just click on your screen somewhere and then you can just get rid of it. And then I'm going to erase everything that is under this like little invisible line right here. So I just erase all of that, and then what I do is I go to like this image where I'm at, and then I will just click on that till this layer style comes out, and then I'm going to go to outer glow and I'm going to click that, and mine just automatically comes up with like this little outline because I already had like it already set up. So for my spread, it's 14%, the size is 10, and then the range is 10%. And then once you're done with that, setting all that up, and then I just hit OK, and it does it for me. And so then I want another character on the other side. So what I do is I go to like this layer that I'm still on, I go to duplicate layer, and then it will create a copy for me. So then I just move that copy to where I want it, and then I go to edit, transform, and flip horizontally so it's facing the other way. So then after that, I'm going to make one more new layer for my MSP logo. So then to add the text, what I do is I just hit the text button and I make a text box. So for my US server, I use Blackadder, and I use 16-point font in the color black, and then I just type out what I want. So I just use, that's what I do, and then I hit OK, and then I go back to the move icon, and I will just move it to where I want. So let's go right there. So then for like my actual like channel name, SkaterGirl32 MSP, I use a special font called Anisha, and so if you want this font or any other cool fonts, you can go to this website called defont.com, and you can download any font that you want. And so my font Anisha is under calligraphy, and it's on the second page. So you find it, then you hit download, and then you go to your files and open that up, and it'll be under download, and then you just like click on the zipped file and open it, and then click on the open type font file, and then just install it, and then it will install onto your computer, like easy peasy lemon squeezy. And so then I'm going to go and make a new text box, and I'm going to choose that font or any font that I want. I'm using the Nisha one, and I'm going to make it probably about 48 maybe. And then I'm just going to type out my name, Skater Girl 42. And then I am going to move it. And then if you want your font to be gradient, all you have to do is just click on the font until the layer style comes up, and then you're going to do gradient overlay and hit OK. And then you're just going to hit gradient, click on it until this gradient editor comes on, and then click on these little squares to adjust your color. So I'm just going to kind of go with like a purplish kind of color to kind of like match my background a little bit and see how that looks. And then I'm also going to add a little pink on the other side. And so I like the way that looks. And so then just to make it a little like bolder, I'm going to do a drop shadow. And I'm going to make the distance 3, the spread 11%, and then the size 5, and then hit OK, and it kind of like makes it bolder and pop out a little bit more. So then I'm going to be creating one more text box. So I'm just going to create it down here, and I'm just going to be typing in the MSP, and then moving it to under my Skater Girl part. And I'm also just going to be, so that text is already centered. Then I'm just going to be clicking on this text part, and then I'm just going to hit the gradient overlay check, which is already set up. So it's going to do the same thing, and then hit the drop shadow 2, and then hit OK, and it's going to be set up the exact same way. So then what you're going to do is you want to get rid of all like this desktop max and all these like little square things. So all you have to do is go down and find the text part of them, and then you're just going to delete it. So you're just going to hit delete, delete, delete until like text and logo save area. I'm going to delete, TV, delete, desktop, delete, and then I'm going to go down to my image, the background, and I'm going to set the opacity back up to 100%. So then those little lines go away, and then all I'm going to do is save as, and I'm going to put this in my MSP file as banner vid, and then you're going to change the save as type from Photoshop to JPEG. so that all your pictures come up, and then you're going to save it. Oops, no, I'm going to change the chat name, banner, vid. And then you're just going to hit save. It's going to save in there, and then the JPEG options, I just leave everything alone and hit OK. And then you can close out. Of Photoshop. And then you're going to want to go ahead and open up your YouTube. And go to my channel. Then hit this little picture icon. So I always find a hard time like just uploading photos from my computer. So I like to do is I go to like my Google account, and I just will upload that picture that I created. And then I will just post it, and it will upload to my Google account. So then I will go back to my YouTube, and I'll hit that photo, and then I go to your photos, and then I will click on the one that I just made, and then there you go. You have it set up. You can adjust the crop if you want to, but mine is perfectly fine. And then I like to pick like the auto enhance just so it will look better. I don't know why, I just always do that. And then you're just gonna hit select, and then it will change it just like that. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe and comment what you want to see next from me. Thank you. See you guys next time. Bye.